Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We are live from the GoPro Mountain Games, and I'm here with elite athlete Addie Bracy. We have athletes from across the world that are competing here this weekend, but Addie, you are our hometown girl. You're a Colorado girl, right?
I am, yeah, I'm from Boulder.
So, from Boulder, and tell us about your day job. Besides just, being a professional runner, what else do you do?
Right now I'm a high school coach, so I coach about anywhere from 30 to 50 kids on the track and distance events, and right now we're doing kind of preseason cross-country training.
Okay, so helping kids find the love of running, and let's talk about your journey in running. So you were really into track for a really long time, up until recently, right?
Right, yes, I was until last year. I was trying to make the Olympic trials on the track. I had done it in 2012, so it was kind of frustrating and mind-boggling to me that I couldn't do it 4 years later, and I kept trying, and I think I got within about 3 seconds, but was just so frustrated with it. Kind of stopped loving it, stopped racing, and was putting too much pressure on myself, and kind of decided to step away from it.
And I think a lot of people can probably relate to that, right? Like, you love something so much, and if you're not finding that success, you end up just really getting that frustration. Right. And so then somehow you had a friend that kind of introduced you to trail running. So what did that look like?
Yeah, so about this time last year, actually, a friend of mine said, if you're not going to keep racing on the track and try and make the Olympic trials, why don't you just come run this trail race with us in New Hampshire? And it happened to be the national championships, mountain championships, and I think I decided about 2 or 3 weeks before I was going to do it. So I did maybe 2 workouts that were catered to it and was not prepared, but still managed to win the race, which kind of opened a lot of doors. I got to race at the World Championships last summer, and I actually won the same race last weekend, and we'll get to go to Italy and race the World Championships again this summer, so it's been really neat.
I love how humble you are. Okay, so you just signed up for the national championships and won. No big deal. And then you just defended your title last weekend, but then you were in Europe the weekend before. How many races have you done in like the past 2 weeks?
A lot, yeah. After today, I think I would have raced about 43, 44 miles in the last 2 weeks. I was supposed to go to Italy next week, but I was going to, come run the GoPro games and maybe rest for a week, so I'm not doing that now. And I didn't want to miss this race, so I'm a little tired, but wasn't going to miss coming up here, so.
Okay, so this is your first time actually competing. You're going to be doing the 10K, which kicks off in like 45 minutes.
Yep, that's true.
Okay, so this is your first time doing it, and then also you're going to be doing Pepe's Space later?
I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't know what it was until I saw it yesterday, and I'm rethinking it a little bit, but I've committed, so I'm going to try.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Committed, so you're going to give it a shot. Well, Addie, it's such a pleasure to have you out here, and so exciting, and I know that you've kind of taken the trail running world by storm. This is one of those things where, like, coming out of nowhere, just winning races left and right. So what is it about trail running that has really kind of reignited your passion?
I think, track is so objective. You either run this time or you don't run this time, and whether you run on the track here or in Finland or in Italy, they're all the same. So it's very focused on what time you're running, which can be really stressful. And with trails, I don't know any time I've run in any race because they're so irrelevant. Every course is so different, and here you're at 10,000 feet. That's a factor. So it's just more about going out, trying really hard, putting the effort in. It's not so objective, like I either ran fast or I didn't run fast. It's just kind of what you can give on that day, which I like.
Oh man, Addie, well, thank you for the dose of inspiration this morning. Good luck in both of the races today. Coming up, we're going to check in with Mark to find out what's happening with our weather for both of those races. Addie, I think it's going to be pretty good. It's going to be pretty good.